Well, hi friends, Dr. Sundaram. Would you like to know how I mentor couples, disturbed couples? What I do, I spot disturbed couples and help them identify their mind map of difference between the husband mind map and wife mind map, and I give them a GPS to navigate for happy married life. Would you like to know how I am doing it? I am in the field for the last 2 decades. I helped around 25,000 couples. My mission is to reach 1 million young mothers, because all the young mothers, the Android generation, is suffering because of they do not know how to communicate with their partner and nothing else. All relationship problems are 80% communication problems, 20% emotional problems. Would you like to know? I was helping my mentees. If you are there, please be with me. And others, thank you very much. If you're not a couple between 20 to 40, and if you're not interested in this, thank you. You can pass on to your friends. You can go and do a more valuable work. So friends, tuned in. See, I ask the couples what actually they want, both husband and wife. I ask them to give an email, or they can talk to me what they're expecting. And then initially we talk over what they can expect, what they cannot expect. For example, if they read 5 points and so 2 things I cannot do, maybe a long-term effort is required, a long-term goaling is required, I tell them what I cannot do. We come into a mutual agreement between husband and wife. And we take a contract of 3 months or 6 months, because hand-holding, it is a transformation. You know the difference between teaching, training, coaching and mentoring. There are very few mentors, I think, in India. Maybe 2 mentors or 3 mentors in India. Most of them are trainers. They do not know the difference between training and mentoring. Okay. Not they do have evidence. They do talk about conceptually. Teacher is a person who talks from the syllabus. Mentor is a person who talks from his experience, number one. Training is full of information, and beyond training, they are not available for consultancy. If you have any doubt, they will ask you to come for the advanced training program. That is information. Training and teaching is mostly information based. Knowing. Knowing is not equal to doing. A coach is a doer. Okay, a swimming coach, volleyball coach, football coach, kabaddi coach, he is a doer. A mentor is a transformer. Okay, he is a person responsible from the whole life cycle of transformation, larva, pupa, caterpillar, butterfly. Okay, from seed to plant, he is responsible. And until unless he has the experience, he cannot do it. You can go to practo.com, that's a doctor's website, and in Chennai, Dr. P.T. Sundaram. And you can see around 80 of Chennai couples have given how they have transformed their lives. And until I talk everything over phone to my couples. I don't charge them for phone except for NRA couples. They can talk to me. And once I feel that I can work with them, because I don't take everybody, because they require 3 things. TEM. What is it? Time is required. There are couples who are very busy running in the daytime and evening time. No, they don't have time for doing homework. I don't take such couples. Energy is required, because you have to invest on that. And of course, money is the last part. Only money is not going to make it. There are many people who are ready to pay the money, but when I do evaluate, I find out that they do not have time for doing the homework. What you cannot measure, you cannot improve. What you introspect, you cannot improve. What you cannot melt, you cannot change the state. If a solid is to be changed to liquid state, it has to go through a state change. That homework introspection is a state change. And we talk about a few important concepts. Number one, we call them, the main thing is the self-esteem of the mother is very, very low. Our research has proved the self-esteem of the mother is very low. They are introvert, the same thing. The first thing we talk about the psycho-cybernetics in the class. I will tell you, this was the story of a plastic surgeon. Plastic surgery. He felt that his patients whose plastic surgery was done, and they felt their new face is better than the old face, their self-esteem has gone up. Okay? The new face is better than the old face. 1,000 times the new face is better than my old face, their self-esteem has gone up. The first thing you work on self-esteem. Okay? We teach them how to improve their own self-esteem, their own feeling about themselves, not a victim mentality. As long as you are victim mentality, we cannot move forward. The whole mentoring collapses. This is the basic foundation of mentoring. That is the neuroplasticity is one, another psychocybernetics. So, friends, self-esteem is one area we work up, and every time there is a homework, they have to report in terms of WhatsApp, they have to report in terms of documentary evidence, they have to show in terms of photographic evidence. When evidence is there after the mentoring session, then only next session is taken up. A contract is drawn initially. If there is a breach of contract, their refund policy is returned. Okay. So if you are interested in knowing more about it, please you can contact me, ptsundaram.com. 250 YouTube videos. You can go to my podcast in 4 languages: English, Hindi, and Telugu and Tamil. I am in this field for the last 2 years. Friends, you can join me as a mentor or any person. I want your help. I want to help a million mothers of next generation. I want 3 things to do. Number 1 is please subscribe to my channel. Number 2 is please give a like. And the third is you can join my webinar, free webinar. You want to know all those things and clarification and doubts. And the fourth thing is please write down about your own self-esteem. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel acceptable? Do you have a victory mentality or a victim mentality? See you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ha ha.